Hello learners, welcome to the fourth session of vocabulary building. Today we are going to learn 10 new words that will help you in your vocabulary building. So now let's see the words that we are going to learn today. So the first word is verisimilitude. So you can remember this word, the sound of simile is coming here in the word verisimilitude. So something which is appearing similar to something means the appearance of being true and real. So verisimilitude you can remember with similar means appearing being true and real to something. So similar to something. So verisimilitude is the appearance of being true and real. Like you can see the art in which the cat is looking real. So what is the appearance of this art? The appearance of this art is verisimilitude, yani ki very real. I think you get the meaning of the word. Now let's see the sentences with the word verisimilitude. These flower illustrations show the artist's concern for verisimilitude. So the flower illustrations that are present in the art are showing the artist's concern for verisimilitude, that is for realness. At the required level of visual verisimilitude, visual realness, computer animation is costly. This last gives the novel some technical verisimilitude, technical similarity. He is proud of the verisimilitude of the realness. The historical advisor is there not to ensure verisimilitude, the realness or the truthfulness, but to be an accomplice in furthering the aims of the producer. So now let's get to the next word. The next word is vacillate. To waver between different opinions and actions, sometimes even annoying to the other person. So when you waver between different opinions or actions or different thoughts, it's what? It's vacillate. This thing sometimes annoy other people also. So you can see in the picture too, the person is wavering between two opinions. He should go to study in US or should go to work in Germany. So he is vacillated between these two choice. So he is vacillated means he is wavering between these two different opinions. So the sentences with the word vacillate are: without doubt, the national bourgeoisie tends to waver between two opinions, but we should nevertheless make use of its against positive side, uniting it with it as well as struggling against it. The earthquake caused the entire house to tremble, shake. We cannot vacillate on the question of the party's leadership. We cannot uh, means waver between two opinions to the party in the context of party leadership. We have to decide who will be the leader of the party. We cannot think about it like no, this, not this. No, we don't have to waver between different opinions. Without doubt, the national bourgeoisie tends to vacillate. Vacillate means they tends to waver between different opinions, but we should nevertheless make use of its positive side, uniting with it as struggling against. Such parents vacillate means waver between different opinions, between saying no and giving in, but neither response seems satisfactory to them. The third word is vitriolic. Vitriolic is something filled with bitter criticism or malice. So what is vitriolic? It is bitter criticism or malice. So the sentences from vitriolic is: the newspaper launched a vitriolic attack on the president, a criticism or bitter harsh attack on the president, malice attack on the president, defaming him. We deplore the vitriolic nature of his remarks, the harsh criticism nature of his remarks. What a malice nature of his remarks. He launched a malice attack on the Prime Minister, accusing him of shielding corrupt friends. There was a vicious and vitriolic attack on him in one of the Sunday newspapers 2 weeks ago. Vitriolic means malice attack, defaming. Vitriolic attack is the type of attack that defame him. Where does this vitriolic woman get her information from? Where does this malice woman get her information from? Vociferous. Vociferous is expressing opinions loudly and forcefully. So vociferous is vocif for voice and ferrous means carrying. So something that is carrying voice, sound, loud sound. So expressing opinions loudly and forcefully is what? Vociferous. So you can see in the picture how the woman is expressing her opinions loudly and forcefully, shouting them. So now let's see the sentences with the word vociferous. So he was a vociferous opponent of conservatism. Vociferous means loud and forceful opponent of conservatism. Local activist groups have become increasingly vociferous as the loud as the volume of the traffic passing through the village has grown. The minority population has become more loud in its demand. More loud and forceful. He is a vociferous critic. He is a loud critic of the president's stance on abortion. A vociferous opponent of gay rights. A loud opponent of gay rights. He is well known for his right wing. So the next word is tedious. So we call something tedious when it is too long or too slow or dull or tiresome. So you can see when the meeting is going on for long and long or either too slow, so that is what? Dull or tiresome. So something that goes too long or too slow, so that is always dull or tiresome. And so the word for is tedious, tiresome. Okay, I think you got the meaning of the word and you will remember it. The sentences from tedious are: her visits were starting to get a bit tedious. Her visits were starting to get a bit tedious. Bit dull, boring, or tiresome. It is a tedious, humorless load of crap. Tedious means dull, humorless load of crap. The job is tedious, dull, tiresome, but the pay is good. Wish you can benefit from your online sentence dictionary and make your progress day by day. There's no word in this. This is just the promotion. Filling papers at the office is a tedious job. Filing papers at the office is a tedious job. It's a dull job, tiresome job. The work is tedious, the work is dull or tiresome, whatever you can say. The next word is scrutinize. Scrutinize means to look at or examine something carefully. Scrutinize is to examine something carefully. You can see in the picture also, the man is scrutinizing the lens carefully. She leaned forward to scrutinize their faces, to look at their faces carefully. MPs may lack the necessary expertise to scrutinize legislation effectively, to check legislation carefully. Scrutinize legislation effectively. Examine legislation, examine carefully. Scrutinize means her purpose was to scrutinize his features, to examine carefully his features to see if he was an honest man. Scrutinize the menu for something exceptional means examine carefully the menu for something exceptional. We must scrutinize and evaluate. We must examine carefully and evaluate. So scrutinize means what? Examine carefully. So we are here to the next word, that is perilous. Perilous is something dangerous. You can see in the picture also, the activity that is performed by this person is dangerous. This is perilous. Dangerous, hazardous, risky, unsafe, and precarious. So what is the meaning of the word perilous? Perilous means dangerous. Dangerous also has OUS in the end, and so does perilous. Perilous, dangerous. The road grew even steeper and more perilous, more dangerous. The country roads are quite perilous, quite dangerous. The journey through the jungle was perilous, was dangerous. She dinged the perilous plan, the dangerous plan. She promised to climb up the perilous peak along with us the next day, but she chickened out at the last moment. Perilous means dangerous, riskful, unsafe peak. The next word is indignant. Shocked or angry because somebody has said or done something that you do not like and do not agree with. So I think she has seen something on the phone that something has done that she is not agreeing with. So she is what? Shocked and angry about that thing. So what does indignant mean? Means shocked or angry because someone has said or done something that you don't like or agree with. So when you are shocked or angry because somebody has done or said something that you do not like or don't agree with that. So now let's see these sentences with the word indignant. I was indignant, I was shocked or angry because I felt that I had been punished unfairly. Because you have been punished. So, second sentence is he is indignant at the suggestions that they were secret agents. Indignant means shocked or angry at the suggestion because someone has done something that they are secret agents. So, she is angry or shocked. She waxes righteously indignant if anyone tries to contradict her. So, if anyone will contradict her, she will be what? Indignant, will be shocked or angry at that thing. She was most indignant with me when I suggested she might try a little harder, was little angry with me because she has said to her that she should try a little harder, so she is angry with her. So what is she indignant? Because because someone has said or done something that you didn't like or you didn't agree with, so you are what? Indignant. She wrote an indignant letter to the paper. Indignant means angry letter to the paper complaining about the council's action. So he was not satisfied with the council action, so she was angry and write a letter. So what her this type of action will be? Indignant. The next word is lucid. Lucid means clear. You can remember this with this clear shampoo. I don't know. I just get this picture and I think this will be appropriate. If you find it appropriate, then okay, and not, then it is also okay. But you have to remember the word lucid, and lucid means what? Clear. Lucid, clear. I have also teach you in the first vocabulary building session the word lucidity. Lucidity means what? Clarity of thought, and lucid means clear. So the sentences with the word lucid are: you must write in a clear and lucid style. In a clear style. I don't know why it has come like this, clear and clear style. Okay, so lucid means clear. His prose, as always lucid and compelling, was as always clear and compelling. She gave a clear and lucid account of her plans for the company's future. Lucid account, clear account. His explanation was lucid. Lucid means clear and to the point. She is delirious but has lucid intervals, but has clear intervals. The next word is frivolous. Not having any serious purpose or value means acting in a silly way. Frivolous means acting in a silly or a foolish way. You can remember it like this: not having any serious purpose or value. She's spending money, acting silly, foolishly. Okay, so I think you get the meaning of the word frivolous, that is acting in a silly and a foolish way, not having any serious purpose or value. The sentences with the word frivolous are: my young frivolous, my young frivolous, my young silly, is you give pain. I think frivolous means silly, foolish. I think he sees her as a frivolous young woman, silly young woman. At 18, he is still rather frivolous, silly, and needs to grow up. I just decided I was a bit too silly to be a doctor. This is a frivolous, silly way of attacking the problem. So these are the 10 words that we have learned today. I hope you will revise them and learn them. Thank you. That it